Here we have another radio, slightly different this one. This is a Matsui. Now for those of you who've not heard of the make Matsui, in the UK we have an electrical retailer named Currys. And Currys sell all sorts of goods, from white goods, washing machines, cookers, all sorts of appliances, coffee machines, televisions and so on. They also sell radios and hi-fi equipment. There's less and less of that around these days. But Matsui was one of their own brand makes. This is a multiband receiver. I'll just take it out of the case. And I'll stand it up so you can have a better look at it. And this was a, as I say, multi-band receiver. It covers medium wave, long wave, most of the shortwave spectrum, and broadcast FM. It's not a full coverage HF receiver. We've got the band coverage specified on the back of the radio here, and you see there are two shortwave bands. One runs from 2.3 to 7.3 megs, and shortwave 2 runs from 9.5 to 26.1 megs. So there's a few gaps. The top end of HF is missing as well, so you wouldn't be able to listen to CB, for example, on this radio. And it doesn't have a long wave band either. It's a Chinese manufacturer, and I believe it's actually a Sangean. And I'll try and find the model number, but I believe it's a rebadged Sangean receiver. It was on sale in, I think, the late 1990s. Very straightforward. It's got no single sideband or anything like that, no keypad for entry. On the top of the receiver we have the band switch to switch between FM, medium wave and the two shortwave bands. On the side of the receiver we have a headphone jack and a DC in jack, and that will take, what does it say there, 6 volts DC in there. On the other side we've got a standby switch which allows us to use the radio as an alarm clock. We have a button to lock the front panel buttons, and we just have the volume control there. It's got a little flip out stand so that we can stand it like that. And of course we've got the telescopic whip there. Now it's a very basic receiver. There's no means of connecting an external antenna to this radio. If you wanted to do that, you'd have to clip it to the telescopic. As I recall, navigating the HF bands was a bit of an issue with one of these receivers, because all you've got is a tuning up and down set of buttons here. There's no way of quickly skipping to a frequency, although you do have 5 memory buttons, so you could set a memory in different parts of the band and scan up and down from that. It's capable of stereo reception on the FM broadcast band. You see we've got a stereo mono switch here. We've got a sleep timer. We've got the power timer, sorry, the power button. And we've got a tuning LED there. And that's all there is on this radio. So we'll put some batteries in it and we'll see how it performs. It takes 4 AA batteries in the compartment here. And we'll put the batteries in. And the rain is just starting, you may hear it. Apologies for that on the audio. And we'll see how the radio performs.
Very great, we love it very much. I'm looking for a record to play here on the shortwave. It's all live here, and all the pesos and the records and everything.
I'm quite impressed with this. This is Radio Delta. And Radio Delta is a private station, Dutch station, I believe. Private radio station on 6.020. It's coming in quite well there. And at one point even the you see the LED, which is a rough indication of signal level. You'll see we've only got a 3-digit readout. The radio moves in 5 kilohertz steps. If I step up, you'll see we got 60025. If we step back down, it just shows us as 6.02, which is 6020. It's also quite sensitive on FM, and as I say, it has an FM stereo capability. It wasn't an expensive radio in the day. This example is still in reasonable condition and works fairly well. It's very limited for the shortwave bands because of the tuning facilities are just your 2 buttons here and your memories. It's quite lightweight, nevertheless it does work. So that's the Matsui. It's a Matsui WR220D, medium wave, shortwave and FM stereo radio. The WR220D.